Hi guys, Dan Hendriksen here. We're at Torquay Golf Club in the studio. Now, coming back from the European Tour and watching Paul hit his tee shots to a level that he felt was maybe just a little bit short of where he needs to be, we thought we'd bring him back into the studio and have a little look at his swing speed, have a look at a few more of his numbers to get an idea of what he's doing right now, but what he could do to improve his length off the tee. Let's go and meet up with Paul and get him to hit a few shots.
One job I've got today.
You're in charge of the wrench?
Wrench.
You're the
making
wrench
sure
man.
We've only got one wrench in the studio.
You're the wrench man.
I'm making sure we keep my eye on this wrench.
Okay, got your glove on as
got
well.
Got my glove on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So when Paul comes in for a pit stop, you can just go...
Exactly, quick pit stop, straight up, hit another one.
Paul, welcome back to Torquay Golf Club.
Back again.
So we're going to get some numbers in the studio from what you're currently getting.
Yep.
And then get an idea if there's anything that we can look to improve that may give you a bit more yardage out on the golf course with your driver.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think that there's anything at the moment, just based on what you've come back from the tournament, is there anything that you think you could do to get yourself hitting it a little bit further?
Yeah,
technically?
Technically... I have played around a lot with technique, trying to gain a bit more, but
yeah.
I don't think there's going to be huge gains. I think I'm maxing out mostly what I've got, if I'm honest.
Okay.
We'll see.
So it's more going to be then gym work for you, because you're not a big gym goer, are you? You're better. You'd rather go for a run than go into the gym, wouldn't you?
You used to.
Yeah.
I haven't been for a run for a while now.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to start getting a bit of time in the gym. As you're getting older as well, your muscles start wasting, so you've got to do that just to maintain. And I think stretching as well is big. Watching Jimenez the other day, the amount of stretching he goes through and stuff.
He get himself around all sorts of corners, didn't he?
yeah. With a cigar.
So, right, let's get some numbers from you now. Yeah. Lester's in charge of the wrench, but I'll also put him in charge of quad to give us some feedback on that. Perfect. Okay? Sounds and then we'll see what we can do to improve you.
Let's do it.
So this is going to be Paul hitting normal shot, Lester, okay? This is what he would have been in his sort of tournament swing, should we say. Cool, that's... It sounded like a good shot. It was pretty much straight down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much a normal game shot, wouldn't it be?
Take that.
Lester, what numbers do we have from the quad for that particular shot?
That last shot. Okay, so looking at carry was 250.
Yeah.
But he did hit it slightly on the heel, impact 2mm and slightly high.
Okay, so good high bit.
Spin rate, backspin 1600, low.
Oh, that's a low. That's a low bit of a dipper, that one there.
Yeah. And ball speed 149, launch angle 10.5.
Yeah.
I would say probably 10 yards short of what he'd normally hit it, but maybe that was on strike dependent, possibly.
So 249, launch it like Lester said, 249, launching it at 10.5, spin particularly low, club head speed 107, hitting down on the ball by 0.3 and out to in by 1.6 degrees. So if you had someone in for a lesson and you saw that they were hitting down on the ball by 0.3 degrees, would you say that they are being their most efficient?
Not for driver, no.
Okay.
But I'd probably get them to hit another one just to make sure it's right.
Okay, well, let's do that, shall we? Okay. Okay, a little bit out to the right hand side for that particular shot. Right, Bernie, read us out what we got.
So yeah, there's a bit of high toe. His club path 1 degrees out to in.
Yeah.
Launch angle 13.6 is slightly higher.
13.6 there, yeah.
Spin again quite low at 1700.
It was, isn't it? He's getting a bit low, so he's getting the dippy ones possibly.
He wants another 500 revs on that, really.
But look, he's only 1.4 up.
He wants to be 2-3 degrees up generally, doesn't he?
Well, I would like to see him. I'd be interested to see what happens when you do hit up on it just that little bit more.
Okay. Yep.
Club head speed there 109, which is, I think that's pretty good, isn't it? 109.
It's getting better, isn't it?
It's getting better. You what were you the last shot? 107.
7.
Okay, so you've gained a couple of extra mile an hour in that side of it. So let's hit another one.
Yep.
Can you just now try and get the feeling like you're going to hit up on the ball, maybe just a fraction more?
Yep.
Maybe even swinging it more into out as well.
Okay.
Just try that. Let's see what it does.
All right.
Whoa. Stop for a minute. I've noticed, I think I've got the secret, the answer. The key to the missing, the missing link, the question. Your grip's not on straight.
What, the handle or the actual his grip?
Golf pro, it's down the left hand side.
You put it on.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Oh. Why is that not on straight?
Well, I don't know. I gave it to Lester to put it on.
That is really not on straight, is it? You've just ruined his career, his club building career.
It's cost me at least.
In fact, you've ruined your own club building career. Okay, it's not on straight because you've moved the adjustment on the hosel, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Calm down, Lester. It's all okay. Right, hitting up on it slightly, more into out if you can.
I'm using a higher tee as well. Just to
Okay, going higher on the tee. Okay, how did that feel?
Felt okay. Felt like
Did you feel like you were leaning behind it a
back
little bit more?
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to stay back behind it.
Well, let's look at the numbers on that.
Okay.
So, what I like is you're 3.3 degrees up on the ball. Spin is at 2.2.
It's better.
You're
better
happy
spin numbers
with the spin on that?
Yeah, the only again his path. Look, club path out to in, 2.3.
Okay. 267 in the carry, 108 in the club head speed. So you're jumping around a little bit on your club head speed. Did you feel like you were swinging it more into out there, or
I was concentrating more on the up.
Okay.
So we can try more into out on the next one.
Okay, let's try a little bit more into out on that. That sounded solid, Lester.
That was it.
Was that hit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's what we're talking about.
That's run over 300 yards, that now.
Yeah.
Let's see what that did with the numbers. Still out to win, isn't he?
Yeah.
Likes that out to... Oh, 4.5 up. 107, so back down in the lower in the swing speed. He's struggling to get that up. 1.6 in the spin. 2.76. And I would say that was a bit of a line ball, what you've hit there. Smash at 1.42. So we've gained you went 250 in the carry, 268 in the carry, 268 in the carry, and now you've got that one out at, what was that, 276? 277? 276?
Yeah.
So we've gained you a few yards.
Yeah.
Certainly by possibly just that hitting up on the golf ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that's definitely better. I think it's something that it's going to take a bit of practice to get used to out on the golf course.
Does that feel very different to you?
It feels like I'm hanging back on it a lot. And I think I've always had an issue with my left leg, where it kind of, as it comes through, it gets bent a little bit.
Bent.
And it's stacking the weight too much there. So I've got to feel like I'm more back here and through.
Yeah.
So that, that's something I can definitely work on.
And swing speed only at 107.
107,
I say
so that's
only
down.
at 107. I mean, it's coming down a little bit. You've probably hit a few shots today already whilst we've been filming. But that's bigger than that's as long as I've seen you. Would you say that? I mean, are you seeing anything?
Is that
277 on there, but 276 on the quad there.
Yeah. I think if I can get the swing speed up as well with that and hit it 4 up, then I think that's probably going to be... It will help, definitely. But I think, realistically, my club head speed to compete on the European Tour is going to have to be at least 115.
I think 112. I think you could at least, if you can give yourself 112 with a better efficiency, then at least that's
I think
a start.
That's the minimum.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying 260 is your carry normally.
Yeah.
If you can get up, if you gain 16 yards there on your average with one drive. I know you can hit that on the golf course possibly, but if you can get it up past that, you're 17 yards further than what we possibly talked about with your 260 carries.
Yeah.
There's some gains to be had there.
Yeah, I think.
And you haven't even been at the gym yet.
Not even started.
That's got to be his worst shot, distance-wise, his worst shot to compete, isn't it? 277.
Yeah.
He wants to be putting some of them in the 280s, and if his worst drive 277,
Yeah.
what we mentioned on the Sunday show would be past all that trouble, and he'd be at different dog legs and around corners and stuff.
Absolutely. So it's a start, and like I said, not even done any gym work yet.
Yeah.
Let's have one more, but let's like properly go at one.
Go at
we?
one.
Let's go at one.
Have you not been going at these?
Hanging back.
He's only at 107.
This is awkward.
Bernie, you've got it up to 113.
Well, I don't like to talk about myself.
Okay, what's that doing?
It's 109, bit left.
A little left on you, wasn't it?
Bit
That's
left,
not a
flipped it a
normal
bit.
shot for you. Let's have a little look at those numbers. So 1.7 in the spin. What was the carry on that? 2.73 again. So you've got it up and over the 2.7. What's that doing? So 109 ball speed, club head speed. Then we've got 3.8 up on the ball. Again, path 2 degrees out to in. But decent gains.
Yeah.
Decent gains there.
I think if
from
I
your
can
average.
learn to control that and hit it a bit straighter, because it's a little bit left. It feels like I can easily flip it from that position.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
So I need to maybe work on that a little bit. So yeah, I think certainly something to experiment on, definitely.
What do you think, Lester?
Yeah, I think it's a start, but like Paul said, there's going to be a number of contributing factors. He needs to go to the gym, he needs to put some muscle on,
Yeah.
he needs to improve flexibility and core strength really to increase his distance. But definitely that little bit of a technique change will gain him, it's a step in the right direction, as you well said.
Yeah. Is it something you've looked at before? I mean, when you look at because you use TrackMan over Quad, is TrackMan giving you the same sort of readings as that? Are you more down on the ball with TrackMan, or are you around?
I think every machine reads a slightly different.
Yeah, they will do. Yeah.
And I think because you've got two different companies, that they're getting the data from different ways as well, the way the machines work. So I'd say TrackMan reads slightly less on distances than what this one does. And I think also it reads you more down as well on the ball as angle attack.
I think it does, and I think that if you were, when you first hit some balls, you were sort of like nearly actually down on the ball, you would have been at least 1 or possibly shaking 2 degrees down with the TrackMan.
Yeah.
Definitely want to get you hitting up on the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, it's definitely more efficient for driver, definitely.
So there you go, there's a little start of Paul just trying to look at getting those gains out of that driver. Be really interesting to see what happens when he starts to actually go to the gym, gets a proper plan in place to start using maybe the ground forces a little bit more, using his legs a bit more to try and drive up and out of the ground. Let me know, put your comments down below. I'd like to hear what you think about that, whether you've done something similar with your coaches. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, and as always, stay safe, and we'll catch up with you again soon.